1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay guys, last week we were with the band Magik, but we were not done. I told you, I promised you there would be more. And we are coming up with some more right now. I am going to be sitting with the band Magik yet again, and I'm going to be delving into their lives. So now when the story came to all of you guys, what was the first thought that came to your mind when the script first came to you all?
The first time I heard the script, I hadn't even heard the music, and the thing that really hit me was not only about the rock band, it was about the emotional side of the script, which is the journey of these four guys and the friendship that they share.
You know, currently you've seen, okay, they're all young and they're having a great time and life's really about freedom and independence, and you know, nobody really cares about what others say.
Yeah.
You know, but then again, there's now the phase that we're going into is when after many things have happened in their life and now where they are today, how some things that you thought were really not that important or you won't have to worry about too much actually start taking a little
issues.
Yeah.
They become issues.
Yeah.
And somewhere everyone has, I think, given up on a secret desire, you know, to do the right thing, or what they thought would be the right thing to do. You know, so there's something always like kind of locked away.
Yeah.
And this film talks about how at times locking something away or putting something away or just sweeping it under the carpet, you know, can make your life less fulfilling. You know, and how it's never ever too late actually to go back and start exploring it again.
Yeah. For the drums, what did you have to do? Like how long?
Well, August last year is when I first met Abhishek Kapoor, the director of the film, and he did a series of auditions with me to see whether I fitted the part, and then finally when he did decide that okay, you're going to play KD. The most exciting thing for me was the fact that I was going to learn the drums 4 months before we actually shot the film. And that's what he said, you have to go, and he pushed me. I mean, Abhishek really went all out, and he said you have to play it right, because it's the drum kit is a visual thing. I mean, you're going to see the crashes, you can see the snare drum being played, you can see which tom is being hit, you can see the bass drum if the camera is down there.
So you fallen in love with the instrument now?
Well, I've bought a drum kit.
Oh my God!
That shows my love for it.
So all of you went through like an intensive program.
That shows you how much he loves drums
but you know,
and hates his neighbors.
But once you read the script, I mean, to learn the instrument was a given. I mean, there is no way that you could have it in any other way, that these guys would be going out there and playing the guitar like
I heard it's not only about learning the guitar, there are small little things like just the swagger of it, like when you play a note and you do this. And I saw in one promo where you just ended a note like that, and it just looks really more realistic with these small little nuances. So did you really have to like work on
I saw a lot of Jimi Hendrix, and
you went straight to the top.
Yeah, straight to the top.
There's a certain kind of style that they all have individually. And it was important for him, I think, because that's why his character really comes alive. You know, his character is pretty
Subdued,
shant guy.
right.
He's quite a shant guy, and he lets when he's got that guitar in his hand, and when he's on stage, he just becomes this whole other person. And you can see that in the film when you watch the film. It's quite.
So how did they get you to cut your hair?
That was the first question that Gattu asked me after after we did the audition. He said, "Will you cut your hair?" I was like, "What do I say to him now? No." Then he explained to me the whole character and explained to me the whole script about how everything merges and how everything goes. So I said, "Yeah, well, this might be the sacrifice, one worthy sacrifice that I might have to make." So,
but what was the first thing that made you fall in love with the whole thing?
Well, the fact that it was a story about music,
Right.
about rock music,
Right.
and then how the camaraderie of the friends, and of course there are lots of things in the film, in the script, which mildly, not exactly, mirror my own life. I had a band 10 years back, and yes, we broke up, and you know, I formed a band again. Not the same band, but yes, I've done all that again. So yes, like the whole thing about there are certain dreams, there are certain things that you let go of because you've got to make certain choices in your life. There were some of those choices that I made. So a lot of those nuances in the film itself, you know, kind of like, okay, this is something that, you know.
It's quite a violent video clip, huh? The one of his hair getting cut.
Oh yeah?
4 people holding
It's
him
all
down.
behind the scenes.
Like,
Oh, it's in the movie?
yeah, it's like from Exorcist. It's like
Oh shit, are you serious? Are you frothing with... no.